Okay, so now we are entering into the second phase of our presentation where we see, okay, if you have a new product idea, where does a user experience design team come into picture? Usually what happens is, and this is what we've experienced in our in our work, is that a lot of entrepreneurs want to go ahead with technology, build something, and then build the experience layer over it. But this should not be the case. We always advise that you should involve a user experience person at the very beginning of the product. You should be, the management over here can be used with entrepreneur interchangeably. um, the entrepreneur must explain the product vision to the user experienced person, and then let the user experience designer guide them or come up with solutions which they feel are good. Eventually all online products turn into screens, and there is a certain task flow that you have to take care of. Now, user experience design people will always be in a better position to help you then, because they will keep simplifying the task for you from a user perspective, or they will question you from a user perspective. So all a management person must do is just explain what the vision is, what are the potential markets, what are the revenue projections that you're looking at, and what are the timelines for launch. And considering all of that, the user experience design team must come up with certain ideas that can be explored on these lines. Um, Once you've explained the vision, the management has explained the vision, there's certain amount of validation that should come from the technology standpoint in terms of, whether what the management is thinking is technologically possible, or you would need an involvement of, let's say, a new technology in this. In case the product already exists and you are trying to create a new release, this is where you need to involve a lot of departments from the company. So from a management side, again, the new product vision should come. What do they want in the new release? Why do they want this new release? They should include review reports from all teams in terms of, what was the review from customer care, what was the review from marketing, what was the review from engineering. They should include, again, what are the new markets or potential markets that they're trying to capture. The revenue projections must be very clear for the team, and what is the timeline for launch. Timelines are always very important and critical in every business, because everything is eventually adjusted according to the time that you have. Customer care is very important at this point of time when you are looking at a new product release, or let's say a new release of an existing product. Uh, these are the people who already know what the problems are, and why do people call them, or why do people get in touch with them, and what are the kind of problems that they report to them. So a detailed remote report from the customer care department is extremely important, where they can list down, okay, what these are the problems or the issues that the customers have been calling in from, and these should be taken care of in the next release. The marketing team is responsible to launch marketing campaigns for the product. Now, their input in terms of what was the response to the last marketing campaign, what did they observe, how did the campaign perform, what is the brand perception right now, and what are the expectations from a marketing standpoint that should be covered in the new release. From an engineering, I just beg your pardon, over here we put TBD, but over here what we wanted to explain was the engineering needs to verify that were there any technical issues, or were there any performance issues in the product that were not taken care of in the last release that need to be taken care of now. So all of these things are communicated to the user experience design team, and based on which they conduct a usability testing. Next step of the development cycle should be the management and the user experience design team must analyze all of the problems listed in the last slide and come up with a problem definition document. they must define what are the key issues that they need to address in the new release. And this is very important, as this sort of sets the theme for the entire release. What are we trying to do in this release is very important to be specified.